Alright, what's going on, guys? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Alliance War. Now, to look back on Alliance War in the past seasons, there's always been something, right? Something shady, something cheating, something borderline cheating. In Season 1, we had piloting, we had collusion. Now, the main issue is matchmaking. And Kabam have stated multiple times that's what they're currently looking for a fix. They're investigating, they're trying to find a way to make it more fair, to just fix all the problems with matchmaking. Well, what are the problems with matchmaking? Currently, as it stands, is it can just be random. A lower level alliance is getting screwed over. It can be a master level alliance gets matched with an alliance in Platinum 2, Platinum 3. I even see a master alliance get matched with an alliance in Gold. And that can be the system. Yeah, the matchmaking just screws up, right? That's what happens. And that's an issue, for sure, right? Another issue is missing wars. So basically, after your war ends, right, you come to the war room during the search times, because search time is disabled sometimes. So that's how you can miss a war if you don't find it within the window of time granted to search. After war, you come here, you click the little button here, start searching, and it shows a little time it takes, right? Now, alliances can miss wars, because first of all, they can just search kind of late to try to find a better matchup, which we'll talk about. Or they can just search the whole time and they can just get screwed over. Just, they didn't find a war, they didn't get a match, right? That's a big issue. But now when they try to wait to find a better match, right? What am I talking about? So basically, at the higher level of alliances, there's line chat rooms, right? There's line chat rooms for anything. To buy donations, to buy someone to do Labyrinth, to buy someone to do Variant. There's chat rooms for just about anything you can think of in this game, right? There's all kinds of chat rooms, right? There's chat rooms for matchmaking, of course. Now, what they do, these are the highest level alliances. I'm not going to be naming any names because, first of all, I don't know the names, and second of all, I don't care. I'm not trying to call out anyone in this video, but higher level alliances, right? They're in these chat rooms, right? They're saying when they're searching, they're telling other people not to search. They're trying to get good matchups. They're telling each other when they're searching, right? And like I said, I'm not saying every alliance does this, but some do, right? They try to find the best matchup. They try to purposefully match with an alliance that's at a lower level, because if they leave nodes up, defenders up, like let's say Cord, the Thin, you get more points towards the season points, right? On the leaderboard here, you get more points for that. Defenders left up, defenders that aren't taken down, you get additional points for that towards the season, and that can be make for a big thing, especially in like the top couple spots. So alliances, this is how they try to work around the matchmaking. They try to get good matches, right? And also what I've heard now is there's a bunch of drama going around recently with moles. So basically, an alliance will send someone to another alliance, and they'll share defense, which right now everyone's defense goes around, and of course you can switch it up and stuff, and it's really BS if someone's in the alliance taking screenshots of the actual defense, sending it to the alliance they're facing, so you know exactly who's on every single node. That's BS. If you face an alliance, you've written down their defenders, you face them again, and you have their defense sheet, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're sharing it, that's borderline. But if you're just sending straight up screenshots during the war, that's absolute BS. And these are what the moles, right, in these alliances, and these moles can also die a certain amount of times, right? There's no way to fix this. You got to know who you're letting into your alliance at the end of the day, and it can be hard because people sell accounts. It's very easy to change your name now, so that's I don't have a solution for that. But we're gonna be talking about matchmaking. But what also these moles can do is they can tell people when they're matching, because all you got to do is go to the war room and you can see when you're searching. Anyone in the alliance can see that, any member, any officer, the leader. You can just see the time when it starts, how long it's been searching, right? So basically, the solution I'm going to propose is going to pretty much be a solution to all of that, except for the whole mole stuff. This is just going to be strictly about the matchmaking stuff. So my solution, essentially, what I was thinking, this is just an idea I had. I'm just spitballing it here. I have a YouTube platform. I figured, hey, I got an idea. Why not share it? Just for fun. And hey, it could be a solution. So basically, my idea is it's going to take everyone in the bracket each week. So let's say Sunday, for example, because it's usually a dead day in the community. There's 3 wars a week. Each war takes 2 days, right? 6 days. And then on Sunday, for example, this is the day, this is match day. So the master bracket, there's 20 people in here, right? So everyone is confined to this bracket for this week. So from, let's say, number 4 to number 20, all these are randomly generated matches. You cannot match the same alliance twice in a week, so each 3 wars have to be between different alliances. Completely random. Just completely random within the 4 to the 20th spot. And boom, there's your 3 wars for the week. Now you know who you're facing, and they can just make the time as early as possible, right? And boom, there you go. You don't have to worry about when you look for matches. You don't have to worry about not finding a war. You don't have to try. There'll be no more, oh, let's try to match this alliance. Oh, let's try to avoid this alliance. It'll just be completely random, and completely fair. It's going to be combined to your bracket, right? Sounds like an easy fix, right? Now, notice how I said 4 to 20. Why did I say that? Because if you look back at the past of the number 1, 2, 3 spots, right? Typically, I'm not sure if it's every season, but normally the top 3 spots, they have a flawless season. What does that mean? They go 12-0, 12 wins, 0 losses, right? Now hold on a minute. I said top 3, not just number 1. So how does that work? That all three top alliances have 0 losses? That doesn't make sense. If you think about it logically, how are 3 alliances going flawless? Now, that means one specific thing. They're not facing each other. Because how can 3 alliances go flawless if they face each other? You can't. It's impossible. They could tie. Tying isn't good. But that just means they're not facing each other. So that's absolute BS, right? If we're trying to figure out who the best alliance is in a season, how are you going to have the 2 or 3 best alliances not face each other? Well, what does that show? That doesn't show skill. That doesn't show who's the best, right? So with my solution, I suggest that how it should work is the top 3, it'll be number 1 plays number 2, first war, and number 1 plays number 3, second war. And then their third war will just be randomized throughout the rest of the bracket. Number 2, their first war will be against number 1. Their second war will be against number 3, whatever, you get it. So basically, they have to play the other alliances in the top 3, and then their last war is randomized. This would make it much more fair because now they're forced to play the other highest ranking alliance at the time, and this will just make it much more skill based. There'll be no more BS with not trying to match this alliance, not trying to match that alliance. This will just completely solve the matchmaking issues, in my opinion. Again, this is just an idea, just spitballing, and yeah, I feel like this would just pretty much solve all the problems. You wouldn't have master level alliances matching platinum 2, platinum 3 alliances. Then you wouldn't have these lower level alliances leaving up nodes because, yeah, of course, these top alliances have ridiculous defense. They have a bunch of rank 5s. They got rank 5 Korg, rank 5 Thing, multiple rank 5 Thing. Right now he's like one of the hardest defenders to counter. He's really good on a bunch of nodes, can be an easy roadblock even in the master bracket. So how do you expect people in the lower platinum brackets to clear these, right? So this will just completely avoid and negate that because it's the master bracket is confined to the master bracket. Someone in the master bracket cannot face someone who's not in the master bracket. It just completely solves that issue, right? And it completely solves the mole to search to see like who's searching when. It'll completely get rid of the matching rooms. It'll completely get rid of trying to avoid each other, trying to find the best matchup, right? Completely negates all that, right? Perfect, you know? I just think it'll be a really good fix. Kabam's trying to figure out a way to fix it. Boom, there you go. And then basically how it would work is the next week, it would now of any rankings that changed between the brackets. So maybe some alliances in Platinum 1 moved up into Master. So basically each week it'll retake a look at the Master bracket and the Platinum bracket and then boom, randomize the matches once more. The new rankings of 1, 2, and 3, they'll have to face each other again, one random match, and it'll just reset like that for 4 weeks because there's 3 wars a week. So there'll be 4 matching Sundays basically, and boom, that's it. That's the fix. It's pretty simple, and I just think it'll really fix all the problems. And you know they can change it for the platinum brackets, so it could be the upper level or like the 3/4 of the platinum 1 bracket can face each other, and then like the 4th quarter of it can face some alliances in the top tier of Master 2, Platinum 2. You know, they can tweak it however they want to make it a little more fair in the lower level brackets. That's how I think they should do it for the Master bracket specifically. Like I said, they can tweak it for the lower level brackets, whatever. But yeah, I really think just confining it bracket wise is the way to go, and then update the leader, like the bracket, the placements. Like, so for example, after the second war, an alliance in Platinum 1 could have more points than a Platinum, or than an alliance in Master, but each Sunday it'll completely update the placements from Platinum to Master, right? And then it'll randomize all the wars, the 3 wars for that week, and then boom, you'll know who you'll be fighting all week long. You can plan it out. You won't have to, you can like always place that at a certain time. You know, it'll just much more schedule based, no randomness. Well, there'll be randomness, but no randomness of like, oh, we didn't find a war. Oh, it took us 6 hours to search. Now our war time starts at a weird time. You know, like it'll fix that. So that's pretty much it. That's my solution for the fix. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I'd appreciate any feedback. Again, it's just an idea, spitballing. I really like to know what you guys think. I didn't tell anyone specifically about this. Just figured I'd post my thoughts. So yeah, I'd appreciate any feedback. Let me know your guys' thoughts. And hey, bam, if you want to use this, feel free. Yeah, give me some credit though. That's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. Again, put the feedback in the comments. I appreciate it. Peace out.